Yo, welcome to the first segment of Talking Crazy Sports. We still talking crazy, but it's strictly sports. This is still related to the Talking Crazy podcast, as y'all all know, but this time it's just strictly sports. So that means it's as raw and uncut content. We talking sports. Here you're gonna see a lot of sports debates, sports clips, reaction videos, all that kind of stuff, interviews, all that, everything related to sports, but it's raw and uncut. So the stuff they be talking about on ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS Sports, the stuff they talk about on there, we're going to talk about on here, but raw and uncut. So the stuff we saying on here, they can't say on that. So we're going to strictly we talking crazy sports. That's what it's called. This segment is called Talking Crazy Sports. It's still related to talking crazy, but it's talking crazy sports. I got to first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Lance. Y'all can go follow me on Instagram, Lance_Bled, and make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hey, we got to get those subscribers up. So that's what we finna do. We finna pause, and as I'm pausing, I need you to go ahead and subscribe right now. We're gonna take a moment of silence as you subscribe. All right, boom. Hope y'all subscribe. I got a special guest with me here today. She been doing her thing with the sports stuff. Go ahead, introduce yourself, shout your page out and everything.
My name is Ty Siobhan. You can follow me on Instagram, official Ty Siobhan. I also have my own podcast blog / TikTok, whatever you want to call it, Talk Heavy TV. Instagram is talkheavy.tv. So follow both of those on TikTok and Instagram. Again, my Instagram is official Ty Siobhan for my personal, and for my sports, talkheavy.tv on both Instagram and TikTok.
Look at you. Hey, you did your shit with that intro. Okay,
look,
hold on.
Okay, school at SOC got me already prepared.
Okay, hold on. I need to step my shit together. Damn, that was an intro.
Come on, journalism. Come on, communication.
I see that. But we're going to get right into it. We got a lot to talk about. This past weekend, it was a crazy weekend of football from college and NFL. So we're going to just jump right into it.
Yeah.
So first off, we're going to start with your team.
Oh, my God.
She's a Packers fan, y'all.
Oh, my God.
So we're going to start with your team. So the Cowboys took on the Packers Sunday night. The game ended with a tie, with it being 40-40, making that the second most points scored in the tie game in the NFL history.
Yes. With
it being Michael Parsons' return back to Dallas since he's been traded to the Green Bay Packers. Now, with the game being a tie, which team, if it feels bad more, which team should feel bad more about the tie? The Cowboys or the Packers? I'm going to let you go first since you're a Packers fan. I want to hear what you got to say because I got some shit to say about this. But
personally, I want all my Packers fans to hear this because I feel like, okay, overall, defensively, the Packers should feel bad more. I feel like it's both
defensively
teams.
For sure.
Defensively, the Packers should feel bad more only because I think that since the Cleveland game, since they lost that game 10-13 with the block punt, again, we had a block punt this game. So these block punts and not being able to defend the ball, I think that the Packers, I'm so sorry, I love you guys. I think that the Packers should feel more disappointed. But they are going into a bye, so they should be able to regroup. They should be able to fill in those holes and feel like, what happened? Like, why did we allow 40 points? Not only did we allow 40 points, but we allowed a tie. A tie. Michael Parsons returned. He was supposed to make some noise. He did with a sack, but he allowed some pressure on Dak, but Dak shouldn't have been able to throw for 319 yards. 319 yards, 31 completed passes, and 3 touchdowns. No interceptions.
Had that boy looking like an MVP candidate. Shit crazy. Now, I agree with you 100%. I feel like the Packers should feel way more bad about the tie than the Cowboys because going into this game, you could not tell me that the Cowboys was going to make this a close game. The Cowboys has the worst defense. They're last in defense. Of course, they could score points, but we also know that CeeDee Lamb is hurt. He wasn't playing. And also, I think the Cowboys had 2 offensive linemen that wasn't playing either that was out. So you cannot tell me during this game that the Cowboys were going to make it close. But boy, shit, I was wrong.
If you would have told me to bet on the game and Packers was winning, I would have said yes.
Yeah, me too.
All my money
I thought the shit was gonna be a blowout because y'all always beat the Cowboys. Y'all always beat the ass.
Last year we did it. Aaron Rodgers, we already know.
I think after when Romeo scored his second touchdown, I said, "Oh yeah, this finna be a blowout.
Yeah.
This finna be a blowout."
He had the Guardian cap on, doing his thing.
Yeah, but I was like, man, but the Cowboys, look, y'all had Dak looking like an MVP candidate out there. That boy George Pickens, I call him NBA Young Pickens. That boy was looking like a number one receiver out there. That
last throw, it was just like,
that boy Pickens had 2 tugs for 134 yards. Mm-hmm. That shit crazy, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the Cowboys, they did their thing on offense. One thing I can say, they can score some points, but with them having CD Lamb out, I didn't think they was going to put up.
George Pickens did pick up the pace on that.
Yeah, for sure. George Pickens was balling. Yeah. He was looking like a number one receiver out there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Packers definitely should feel way more bad than the Cowboys. But of course, you got some delusional ass Cowboy fans that's like, oh, we could take it. Well, I ain't tripping about the time. We could take the time. Like, that's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? But like, I thought Michael Parsons was going to have the game of his life. He coming back to Dallas. I thought he was going to break the sack record of the most sacks in the game. I thought every sack he was going to look up to the booth to Jerry like, I told your ass so.
I wish he did. He did.
I thought Michael Parsons had the game was like, but if it's one team that could game plan good on Michael Parsons, it's his former team.
Because they know how he is.
I will say this. That last sack he had, that was the game-winning sack. Because Dak was about to score that touchdown. That overtime. He was about to score, but Michael Parsons fans came behind him and sacked him and saved him.
He did have pressure on him all game. He had put a lot of pressure on him.
Parsons for sure had more pressure on Dak than any other D lineman on the Packers.
Yeah.
But
it should have been
I just really thought Michael Parsons was about to just go the fuck off. Like, really.
Considering the fact that we know, because I know you saw before the game started, they did like a montage of Michael Parsons coming in. Yeah,
and Jerry Jones. He didn't even come out for pregame, and Jerry Jones dissed him.
Yes.
He dissed him.
That's why I thought that, okay, you really wasn't messing with me for real. So
yeah, he dissed him.
I thought he would have been
he pretty much said, I mean, they got Parsons, we paid Dak, but Parsons ain't play good. I was like, damn.
And
like,
he decided
y'all Cowboys fans still a fan of this team. And with Jerry Jones being the owner.
After her. I can't say what I want to say, but just know it's going to come one day.
But I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this about that game, though. I will say this. Jordan Love almost fucked y'all over. He almost fucked y'all over. In overtime at the end.
That was poor time clock management by Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur, he wanted to play safe. We don't know why.
But as a QB, as a top, if you want to be a top QB in this league, you got to know what the fuck to do.
Yes, that is true.
Look, when he threw that ball, if that clock then stop at 1,
he should have
and it would have been at 0. We would have been talking about a whole different storyline. If y'all would have lost that game because of that, we'd have been talking about something totally different about this.
Y'all wouldn't have saw me for a few days. I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm just seeing it running down. Because like, what are you doing?
I'm literally watching that shit like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
I'm thinking they finna spike the ball. Honestly,
I thought they was gonna spike
like
it. You really finna blow this bitch?
Let the game just go. And I'm like, nobody gonna call. Well, they ran out of timeouts, I believe, or did they have one left? I don't know.
I don't think they had any more timeouts. Because they would have called. They would have called it.
Yeah, I think that was what it was. Yeah, that was what it was.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this nigga really finna waste the whole clock.
I could not believe
the fucking game.
I couldn't believe it.
Boy, y'all got lucky. Shout out to whoever was doing the clock at the Cowboys game. You a real one, because boy.
Because I ain't gonna I'm just watching it go from 12, 10. 5.
I'm like, this nigga really finna blow this bitch.
And it just keep going. Like, they didn't run it out.
Man,
nothing. I'm like, oh my God,
but I thank God that happened, because boy, y'all would have had them Cowboys fans going crazy.
I would have rather the tie than us lose, because man, y'all don't want to see my reaction. To the y'all would have not even want to see my reaction had that happened.
Boy, that would have been crazy.
Been absolutely terrible.
Yeah, we both agreed that the Packers definitely should have felt more bad than the Cowboys in this tie for sure. So let's go in. Excuse me. Let's go into the next topic, talking about the Ravens versus the Chiefs. So the Ravens go down 1-3 for the first time in 2015 with a loss to the Chiefs, 37-20. Lamar Jackson having 2 turnovers, throwing a pick and fumbling ball. And also he went out in the third quarter with a hamstring injury. So are the Ravens in trouble? Is it time to hit the panic button on the Ravens? And are the Ravens still Super Bowl contenders? With it being only in the week 4 of this season, what you think?
I don't want to say it's too early to tell, but I don't also want to say that we right there. I can say they're still Super Bowl contenders because he's only out with a hamstring injury. They can.
Yeah, he's not playing against the Texans this week.
No, he's not.
Hey, look, I'm gonna get to that too. Hey, Texans, I'm a diehard Texans fan. Hey, look, it ain't no motherfucking excuse. I promise, I will crash the fuck out. Now, actually, we're gonna get to that too. So look, Lamar Jackson is out this Sunday against the Texans.
It should be no excuse.
No fucking excuse.
It shouldn't be no excuse.
But we gonna get. But yes, they saying Lamar Jackson's out for a good probably 1 to 3 weeks with a hamstring injury.
Okay, now that 1 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Because 49ers, Kittle was out for that long with his hamstring. So I think, depending on how they do these next few weeks, they won't probably be.
You don't think so?
Probably.
You think it's over for them?
I don't think it's over. I think they could have a redemption, maybe wild card, but they're past the divisional games and divisional round and bye weeks for the playoffs. I don't think that they're going to see that. I think it's going to be playoffs.
Yeah, I don't.
They come down to it.
The fact that they're 1-3 and if they lose to the Texans this Sunday, which I think they are, man. But also we got to talk about the Ravens defense. The Ravens is last. I think probably next to the Cowboys last in defense. Like they can't stop nobody for shit. Like they can't when you play the Ravens, you're going to score points on them easy because they can't stop nobody for shit. So it's like
all their games have been close.
Man, the Chiefs looked so good that game. Like that's the
we
best.
We forgot they was 1-2
that's the best the Chiefs have looked in a long time. Like literally, like Patrick Mahomes had 4 tugs for 270 yards. Wordy coming back really made a difference maker in that game. We have somebody with that kind of speed back in that rotation with the receivers, like that really opens up the offense. And then also too, they finna get Rashee Rice back because I think he's on suspension till like week 6. So now when they finna get him back, the Chiefs, man, the Chiefs started.
He's been doing his little thing.
Yeah. So like the Ravens, I wouldn't say because it's still early.
But I think we need to look at the bigger picture as in John Harbaugh.
So you think John? Well, yeah, you could say that too. Because this my thing. You have a running back who is arguably top 2, top 3 in the league.
If he doesn't fumble.
Yeah, he has been fumbling. He has been fumbling a lot.
If he don't
Derrick Henry, get your shit together because if you ain't made them fumbles, you probably would have beat the Lions.
Yes.
But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is they don't feed Henry the ball enough. But fuck this season how he's been fumbling. He has never had problems fumbling the ball. I feel like not really in his career. He hasn't had a lot of problems.
When he was with the Titans,
But you gotta feed Henry though. You have to feed him though. For him to really get Henry to show his true self, you gotta feed him the ball. And I think the problem is with the Ravens, they don't know to either have Lamar get the ball most of the time or feed Henry the ball.
And I think that's the problem because,
and that comes from coaching.
He does, but I think they're so used to him using his legs that they forget that they have an actual running back. And Lamar is not a running. He don't even want to be classified as a running back. Yeah. So but the thing is, you could use Lamar to run the ball, but once you got somebody or a running back there, you give him the ball. Henry got to at least get the ball at least 17 to 20 times. And then they use him in.
I don't think the system can win a Super Bowl.
You don't think so?
The Ravens, the system that you got to put around Lamar, bro, I don't think that's conducive to win a Super Bowl. It's not gonna win.
I think that's why they've been having so many issues.
You're probably right because shit, when it's time to really, when it counts, they never come through. They never come through when it's
all that against the Bills. Especially their Bills games in the playoffs. That's really what.
But see, the thing is, it's not. You right to a point, but it's like when you go back to the playoff games they lost, like these past games the Ravens been losing, it looks like how they been losing in the playoffs. The fumbles, the turnovers, you can't have that shit when it really counts. You can't have it like last year when the Ravens played the Bills. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, you still did your shit, but you also threw what? He threw like 2 picks and had a turn. You can't do that shit during that time, bro. You can't because it's gonna come back to bite you every time. It's going to come back to bite you every time. So me personally, right now, it's still early. I don't really like to judge teams this early in the season.
I would say after their bye. Let's see.
When is their bye, though? Can you look that up real quick? Me personally, I don't feel like... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn.
Their bye is week 7. And after that, they play the Bills.
See, me, I personally don't start judging teams till like around week 8, week 9, week 10. That's like half season. That's when we know, like, okay, which team is for real. It's still early.
But with him being out those 3 weeks, it's going to be determining because you see how they react with him not there.
Because who they quarterback now? Who? Cooper Rush? Oh, my God. Yeah, Ravens. With their defense being bad, it don't make it any better.
No, and then they come back after a bye against the Bills.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, Ravens, your Super Bowl chances is over. Lamar Jackson's out for 1 to 3 weeks, and if they don't even make the playoffs this year, that's gonna be some talk. John Harbaugh, I ain't gonna lie.
The only reason why John Harbaugh has been in and out of the hot seat is because he's been surprisingly getting them there to the divisional round. They've been getting those byes and playoffs. But this season right here, I don't know. His brother is doing good. The Chargers are doing what they need. Well, except for last game. I don't know what happened. But the Chargers...
They gonna do the same shit when they get to the playoffs.
But I don't know.
Herbert gonna get his ass exposed again. And motherfucking...
He got exposed last game.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong, Justin Herbert is very talented, and at times he look like he's a top 5, top 7 quarterback.
He's a replacement.
But it be them games where he just gets fucking exposed. Like last year in the playoffs against the Texans, the nigga got exposed. It's just real shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to answer the question, I think the Ravens, it's too early, but with Lamar Jackson being out, if Lamar Jackson was still playing, I would say like they could still turn around. Mm-hmm. But with Lamar Jackson being out and the games they have for the time, the teams they're playing on the times he's being out, I think it's gonna be hard for the Ravens to recover back. And
clinch.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to really like recover. And with their defense being so bad, it's not a good look for them.
It's gonna be some team needing to win for them to win or to lose for them to make playoffs. It's gonna be a tricky one for them this year.
Yeah, man. Hey, we gonna see though, but I mean, it's the NFL. Anything can happen any given Sunday, so I ain't just gonna write them off because it's only week 4, and I only judge teams around like week 8, week 9, week 10ish. But with Lamar Jackson being out and the Ravens defense being that bad, hey, it's not looking too good for the Ravens. But we're gonna move on to some college football. You know, my favorite sport, college football. So boom, so 4 out of the top 10 teams in the top 25 rankings has lost this past weekend on Saturday. Number 8, Florida State losing to Virginia in double overtime, 46-38. Number 3, Penn State losing to number 6, Oregon, 30-24. Number 4, LSU losing to number 13, Ole Miss, 24-19. And number 17, Alabama beating Georgia, 24-21. So out of those top 10 teams that lost this past weekend, which one do you think is the most surprising?
Virginia, Florida State.
You think so?
Yeah. Virginia wasn't ranked. 2 OTs for 48 points. That's ridiculous. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. That right there. I really thought Florida State was for real. This year, I thought Florida State was back because I know for the past couple of seasons they wasn't looking too good. I thought Florida State was back, especially making that statement game against week 1 against Alabama. But man, it looked like Virginia won it more. Double overtime, that was just crazy. That was a good game too on the Friday night. That was surprising, but for me, I might have to go with Penn State losing to Oregon at home. Penn State.
That was a whiteout game.
That was a whiteout game.
That was a whiteout game.
And I did some research. Penn State haven't lost a whiteout game in a long time. So for them to lose to Oregon.
Realized that was
so for them to,
that is surprising.
That is very
that's probably more surprising now than wow.
Man, so for them to lose that whiteout game against Oregon, I just feel like Oregon really, it's like not Oregon, Penn State, I just feel like in them real big games, they can't really just get it done to be a top contender to win a national championship. Of course, they always got Ohio State, they rival, and now you got Oregon in the Big Ten now, so it's like they can't. And for y'all to lose in the whiteout game at night, like we already know how Penn State at night get down, especially in the whiteout. You couldn't tell me they was gonna lose to Oregon. So for me, that was the most shocking one. But also too, Alabama beating Georgia at home 24-21. Man, that was some stuff right there.
That was a great game.
That was a very great game. It was a hard hitting game. It was a lot of fireworks in that game for sure. I was surprised. The only reason I was surprised because it's like I'm a firm believer now since Saban's gone, Alabama is not the same. Alabama the same. Like they're still good, but they're not the big dogs of college football.
It's not something that people will
fear. Yeah, we're not fearing Bama no more since Saban gone. But it's like it seems like Georgia just can't beat Bama. No. They just can't beat them.
Because no matter what,
they just can't beat them. Even with Saban gone, it's just like they just can't beat them. So it's like
is Georgia. Alabama, Georgia, kryptonite.
Yeah, it gotta be. You still can't beat them with Saban gone. You still and Georgia was at home too.
It was 24-21?
Yeah, it was 24. It was 24-21. Yeah, it was a good game too. Ty Simpson. I like Bama quarterback Ty Simpson. That man can ball for sure. I'm a fan of him, but man, the highlight of the game that really had me wild was that fucking screen pass they did to that big ass old lineman.
I seen that. I thought it was AI. I didn't realize how big he was.
Fuck that. Hey, look, Alabama has came up with the play that's better than the fucking tush push. Alabama has came up with the play that's better than the tush push. They fucking threw a quick screen to they fucking big ass old lineman. I think the nigga was like 6'6", 370 pounds. That nigga was big than the motherfucker. And shit, if he would have scored if he had to run about. I'm like, but bro, when you a corner, what can you do right there? You can't do shit.
But
you cannot do nothing.
Boom. Not even a stiff arm.
I'm not finna touch his ass. I'm finna get out the motherfucking way. I wouldn't even want to be the receiver blocking for his ass. You ain't finna run into me, motherfucker. I'm finna get out your way. I'm finna get out your motherfucking way. You just run straight. Ain't nobody gonna tackle you. Man, I call that hoe the toss and truck. We gonna call that play the toss and truck. Alabama started some new shit that's better than the tush push.
So does this game make it look like Alabama could be a contender for a national championship again?
I wouldn't say a contender for a national championship, but they're for sure back in the college football playoff contention for sure. Because when you beat a number 5 ranked Georgia team at home, you got to look into that for sure. And, you know, when it comes to the college football playoff committee, they definitely go by strength of schedule, and they also go by who you beat. Yeah. And also it goes by who you lost to too. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's still early in the season, but with Alabama being number 5 Georgia at home, that definitely puts them back in the college football playoff contention for sure. You gotta look into Bama, because even though they lost that Florida State game, that wasn't a conference game.
And it did take them from 17 to 10. Oregon is up to 2. Ole Miss is up to 4. Penn State went down to 7.
Yeah, so they definitely, and so a conference play just now starting. So if Alabama still got a chance. They just gotta just win out and win the games that matter. Yeah. You know, so I don't think Bama can lose anymore though, because they lost to Florida State definitely gone. But it's also going to depend on how Florida State plays, because this is how the committee look at it. So it's like they look at it like, okay, Bama lost to Florida State, but Florida State lost to Virginia. So that's how they look at it when it comes to like picking the teams that's going to be in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. They go into all that shit. They go into who you lost to, your schedule. They go to who you beat, and they'll go into all that shit. So for Bama to make it to make the college football playoffs, they definitely can't lose no more. They can't lose anymore. They definitely gotta win out now. So it's like college football, the playoff committee is, I'm not gonna say it's weird, but it's definitely like it's a lot of shit that goes into it to make the playoffs. Complicated system. It's a very complicated system for sure. It's a very complicated system, but yeah, I think Bama for sure with that win, it definitely puts them back in the college football playoff.
But does that make them? No, I wouldn't still make them fear because Saban's.
No, not fear. No, not fear. But I like you said earlier, it's shit. Bama is just Georgia's kryptonite. They just can't beat them. They just cannot beat them. I don't know what it is about Georgia playing Bama, but they cannot beat them.
So if we look at it right now, which college team do you think right now, besides because Ohio State is just dominating right now, what team is the team to beat?
Like, I think that's like the most dominant complete team besides Ohio State. Miami. Miami for sure. What Carson Beck doing over there, they shocked me when they beat Notre Dame. When they beat Notre Dame, I was like, oh, these niggas for real. I would never thought, because like, of course, when Miami was good back in like, I was like a baby.
Yeah.
But I remember like playing NCAA football 2002, 2003 when Miami was number one. So I would never thought in my adult lifetime I would see Miami good again.
It's been a while.
It's been a long ass time since Miami been like.
Because I was in when it was crazy teams in the top 25. So
yeah, so if you asking me what team I think is like the most complete team, I say Miami. Like Miami, them boys ain't no joke. And I think Carson Beck, he just out for revenge. Like after what happened to him last year, him getting hurt at Georgia, I think he just on a mission for sure. So I definitely
ever. Jesus.
When Michigan lost to Appalachian State in 05, 06.
I wouldn't say
you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, that was the crazy shit.
I don't know if
I don't know if I got the year right, but when Michigan lost to Appalachian State, that was the craziest upset I ever seen for sure.
I wouldn't say upset, but one that always sticks out in my head, unfortunately, is the Rose Bowl with Texas and SC. When hey,
I
wouldn't really say it's an upset.
Hook 'em horns.
But that game, I remember so vividly in my head.
To this day, that is the greatest football game of all time.
That game,
the 2006 Rose Bowl National Championship, Texas versus UNC, is the greatest football game of all time.
Talk about a depression.
From college NFL, it's the greatest football game of all time. From the hype, from Vince Young to Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart. On the other side, it was just so much hype in that game. Like that was in 06. I can't remember.
6 or 7 when I watched. I remember watching it. I think Reggie Bush just scored, and we was like, yeah, gonna win. Vince Young come out of nowhere and scored a touchdown.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, that just
BY became a legend after that.
It blew me. I'm so sad that neither Leinart or Young could make it in the NFL.
I mean, that's a whole different conversation for another day. I mean, Vince Young's situation was just fucked up because he did win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
So I was really just mad that the Texans, we had the number 1 pick that year. We got Mario Williams over Vince Young, and we needed a quarterback. We still had David Carr. Bro, you could not tell me that Vince. He from Houston, the hometown hero. We need a quarterback. You could not tell me we wasn't getting Vince Young, and we didn't get this nigga. Bro, I was so fucking hurt.
Man,
I'm like, bro, you niggas chose the DN over a quarterback that we need, and he from the city. That shit fucked me up, bro. Bro, I was a kid. I remember that shit as a kid, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit fucked me up for sure.
Yeah, but that one in Auburn and Bama when Auburn returned the they returned the kick six.
The kick six.
Yeah.
The kick six. I remember that shit. That was crazy. Boy, I'll never forget watching that shit. I watched that shit in real time. I said, this nigga finna take this bitch back. Because I thought he was going to get hit on the side.
Yeah,
the side. And I said, oh, this
kept
nigga
going.
scold this bitch.
Going.
I was like, man, that shit crazy. Nah, that's all. That shit is definitely a different conversation for another day. We can go all that.
I can do me a throwback college football. I can do all of that.
Man, college football, my favorite sport out of every sport.
There's so many you can just think of.
I love me some college football, but we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch this topic. Don't get me wrong. We love football, basketball, but we're going to talk about all sports on this platform. We're going to talk about some baseball. So the MLB Playoffs started today.
Yes.
It started today. Tyra, I want to know your predictions for these wild card games and also, too, just in general. What's your predictions for this MLB Playoffs since it started today?
So my prediction for this, the Tigers won today against Cleveland. And the Cubs 1-3 against the Padres. Yankees and the Red Sox, I think that game was still going on while we were setting up. So actually, let me check right now because that was a crazy game. Red Sox won. So Red Sox is up against the Yankees right now.
Okay.
And then
against the Yankees?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't the Yankees knock out the Astros a playoff contention?
No, they're different. No, are they the same league? I think so.
Who knocked out the fucking Astros? They made them. Who gave the Astros the loss that they couldn't make the playoffs this year?
You might be right. I think it was the Yankees.
I think it was the Yankees.
I think so because I remember when they said the Astros are out of playoff contention. I think it was the Yankees.
Man, so the Yankees is fucking losing. Y'all like my fucking Astros
right now, but it's best out of two. So depending on how Aaron Judge decides, because I think he hit their home run because Aaron Judge has been going nuts. Judge has been going nuts right now. Oh,
I still can, but
dang.
That was a demon.
Yeah, he's going to hit. So it all depends on offense and how they decide they want to play. Whoever the pitcher is, that depends. But right now it's the Reds and the Dodgers.
Yeah, you a Dodgers fan, right?
Yes. Blake Snell is our pitcher. He's been on fire all season. Yamamoto is tomorrow. He's been on fire all season. Got Shohei Ohtani pitching and hitting. We got our outfielders. We got our infielders. You got Mookie Betts catching. You got Teoscar Hernandez as a catcher. You got everybody. Our team is kind of it's wonky right now because we just don't know whether or not. I don't know. We just all over the place, honestly.
Yeah, I see y'all a third seed. Didn't y'all win? When y'all won last year, right?
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. I'm going for the Dodgers. I'm going for the Dodgers. They won last year. I'm going for them again.
I'm going for the Dodgers today.
I'm not really a baseball nigga like that, but I do watch the baseball playoffs. I do watch the MLB playoffs during the baseball.
I'll be going for Detroit again tomorrow. I'll be going for the Cubs again tomorrow. So those are 2 sweeps. Yankees and Red Sox, that might be another game. That might be 3 games.
Yeah.
That might be 3
Shit, the Yankees better do something. Shit, y'all got the fucking Astros out. The fuck?
That might be 3 games, but I think Reds and Dodgers will be a sweep too. But overall, who I think is winning, no bias aside. Oh.
No bias.
No
Don't be
bias.
biased.
I'm not going to be biased. Who I think will take it all, Philly.
I think Philly.
Philly has been going nuts.
Yeah,
Philly has been going nuts.
Yeah, when I did my quick little research earlier today, I did hear a lot of good things about Philly. So if I'm being biased, I'm going for the Dodgers because they won last year. So I'm gonna say the Dodgers are gonna win it all this year.
I'm gonna be biased. I'm going for my Dodgers, of course.
Okay, you're supposed to go
I'm going for my Dodgers, of course. But
who you think gonna win? It's Philly.
It could be Philly.
Okay.
Philly could take it off.
Yeah, Philly. Yeah, I heard some good things about Philly. They might take it off. I'm gonna definitely be tuned in because that's when I watch the playoffs. I mean, that's when I watch baseball really during the playoffs. So I'm gonna definitely be tuned in. But I got the Dodgers winning, but on some. I heard a lot of good things about Philly, so we're going to see. But the playoffs have started today, and those are your takes when it comes to the MLB playoffs. So now let's move on back to football. So, boom. So, A.J. Brown made a couple of tweets after the game against the Eagles win against the Bucs 31-25, where he only had 2 receptions for 7 yards. It looks like he's not happy with his involvement on the team. He made some tweets after the game. That was from the Bible, and I quote, it says, "If you're not welcome, not listened to quietly, withdraw. Don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on the way. So it looks like he's not very happy with his involvement. This is not the first time he has also spoke about him not being involved in the Eagles on the Eagles with his stats. So do you think the Eagles should feel away? Does he have a right to feel away how he feels? And do you think the Eagles should be worried about what to do with him in the future? What you think?
I personally think that if the Eagles were struggling, yes. But the Eagles are not struggling. The Eagles are
they 4-0.
4-0. They are dominating right now.
And you just got you a ring, my nigga.
Exactly. You just got a ring. It could be on the road to probably get another one. But he does have 14 overall so far, 14 receptions for 151 yards.
This season? This season?
Yes, for one touchdown.
Okay, let's talk about that. So let's talk about that. So boom. Is it on the quarterback Jalen Hurts or is it on the play calling? What is it really on?
Play calling.
It's the play calling. Thank you.
Play calling.
Because motherfuckers want to blame being on Jalen Hurts.
They've been on him though. Because he didn't throw for the whole half of the second half.
Yeah, the second half of the Bucks, he had make no passing. Had no passing.
That's all on Sirianni and what he wants to do.
Exactly. That's the fucking play call. It ain't got shit to do with Jalen Hurts. When Jalen Hurts throws AJ Brown the ball, fucking AJ Brown get his. Exactly. And he gets his stats. Yeah, like, come on, we gotta stop with this Jalen Hurts hate shit. I'm tired of you pussy ass motherfuckers, man.
I think it's because they just don't want to see success.
The man been to 2 Super Bowls in under 6 years, and he fucking won a Super Bowl last year, and he got Super Bowl MVP. Put some respect on his man, on his fucking name. He's a top 5 quarterback. Yes, I said it. I don't give a fuck about his team. I don't give a fuck about how good his team is, because you can only, to be honest, it's only really 3 QBs that you can put on that same Eagles team and they'll win a Super Bowl. Yes. And that's fucking Patrick Mahomes, probably Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen. That's it. Anybody else, you can't put them same players, them same QBs on that Eagles team and they win a Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can't. You can't. No, you can't. You can't. You can't. Who?
If I was a Cowboys fan.
Dak? You finna make me crash the fuck out this bitch. I watch. I brother, watch this. I'm finna fuck up. But that's what you said, Dak? No, that's what you said.
But no, it's not me. I wouldn't say Dak. I just know who would say Dak.
So watch this. Watch this. Okay. I'm finna talk to the Cowboy fans. Watch this. Watch how I fuck them up, bro. Watch this. Who's better right now? Fully healthy, CeeDee Lamb or AJ Brown?
That's a good one.
Who you think, brother?
I would say
CeeDee, right? When Amari Cooper was with the Cowboys, still kind of like in his prime a little bit, right? Who was better, Amari Cooper then or Devontae Smith right now? Thank you. End of discussion. Dak done had niggas around him. He has weapons. That nigga can't even get to the NFC Championship. So I don't want to hear nothing about that shit talking about putting Dak on the side. Fuck that. Dak done had niggas around him. When CeeDee Lamb right now, fully healthy, is better than AJ Brown. And when Coop was still on the Cowboys, when he was kind of like in his prime a little bit, he was Coop then was better than Devontae Smith now. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. Fuck that. I don't want to hear none of that shit. But now,
if we're talking real deal, yes, I think it will be Lamar, Patrick, and
Josh Allen. Yes. They're the only 3 QBs that you could put in that same.
Those are really his top competition in terms of like who's better.
Yeah.
So I don't see why I understand why, because Jalen Hurts isn't prone to throwing the ball as much. But
he fucking wins though.
Exactly.
He wins.
Exactly.
Sometimes you ain't got to. Sometimes you ain't even got to do too much. Like, he the quarterback that ain't even got to do too much to fucking win.
At the end of the day, he's finding ways. They're 4-0 for a reason. They 4-0 for a reason. They ain't 4-0 because he's doing nothing. He's doing something, obviously.
Come on, bro.
That's making him go 4-0. Like he didn't win the Super Bowl championship, bro. 6 months ago,
bro. The nigga, damn near shit. I feel like, because when they played the Chiefs the first time, he had a way better game than Mahomes. If it wasn't for that fumble, they would have won that bitch.
Yeah.
They would have won that. Bro, Jalen Hurts really could have been sitting on 2 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl MVPs right now, bro. Come on, bro. And they won off a field goal.
They did.
Come on.
That was a close one.
Come on. The nigga could have been, the nigga right now could be sitting on 2 Super Bowls.
Y'all got the nerve to say he not top 5.
And 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Like, bro, we gotta stop with all that shit. Like,
stop playing.
Of course, his stats don't always look like the best. But like we just said earlier, that's all play calling, bro. That's play calling.
But that's also my problem with Nick Sirianni. Because he's so wishy-washy, it makes you want to hate him because it's like, what are you doing? And then he just finds a way to be like, okay, I see what you're doing. So he just like, I don't know. He just so like, because I was on the verge of saying he needs to go. He needs to go. Sirianni needs to go. He was doing
a lot of Eagle fans say that though.
How he did them when they was up, 15-1 and went down to, they was not 15-1. They won one game and then something happened. They just lost like 6 in a row. That was 2 seasons ago? Yeah. That was.
They started out like.
It was 10? Yeah. Something crazy.
They finished out like 2-6 to finish off the season.
It was ridiculous. And then you got next year where it's like, okay, this is where you should have been at last year. Then he do something again. It's like, what is going on? Do we keep you? Do we not? Do we keep you? Do we not? Like, it's nothing really you could blame on the players because it's really Sirianni being wishy-washy.
Yeah. He's
really wishy-washy as a coach.
Yeah. But now to answer the question that we originally talked about with AJ Brown, man, I played football before. My position was receiver. Me, the type of nigga I was, I would rather have a game where he had 2 receptions and 7 yards and we win than have a game where I have 3 touchdowns, 150 receiving yards and we lost. Because I did all this. Yeah, I got mine, but we lost. So it felt like that shit didn't even matter. But I mean, is AJ Brown wrong to feel that way? I mean, as a competitor, of course you want to get yours, but it's like to the fans gonna look at it like, bro, we 4-0. Like it looks like you complaining. You know what I'm saying? Now if y'all was like you said, 0-4 or 1-3, and you making these tweets and you having these same stats, now you got every right to feel that way. But I just feel like you making these kind of tweets, and because this is not your first time also expressing how you feel about your involvement with the Eagles offensive game. It's like you bring unnecessary attention to your team, like, exactly. and you don't want that. So of course, people in the locker room gonna look at you crazy because it's like, damn, nigga, like we 4-0, like we 4-0, like
we just won a Super Bowl.
You got some niggas who ain't even never touched the Super Bowl. Exactly. So it's like, and it's like you can't even say like, oh, well, when it's time for me to get paid, I gotta have the stats to back it up. Like, nigga, you already got paid. Yeah. AJ Brown already got paid.
Niggas looking at them crazy when they got niggas like Jalen Carter in the damn locker room. Like, honestly, we gotta ask ourselves.
Yeah. Nah, facts, but yeah, AJ Brown, I like, because I'm looking at it both perspectives. I'm looking at it as a fan perspective, but I'm also looking at it as his perspective. I just feel like you're not wrong to feel how you feel, but don't just put the shit on the internet.
But I guess
that's just me. You're not wrong to feel how you feel, but when you put the shit on the internet, that's when you give.
That's when you start making it seem like you got some problems.
Yeah, you bring unnecessary attention, necessary attention to your team when your team is fucking 4-0.
Exactly. So it makes you look ungrateful, but. But his highest receptions that he's gotten was in 23. He's got 106. Every other season, he's gotten at least 60, 70 averaging.
Man, that man got a Super Bowl. Fuck off.
So if he feels the way he feels, I guess I can kind of understand, but I see what you mean too.
I understand it. Don't just put the shit on the internet.
Yeah, I can see that part. Don't put it on the internet.
Nigga, like you a competitor. You in the NFL. Of course you want to get yours. Of course. Who doesn't want to be involved in the game?
Yeah.
But nigga, don't put the shit on the internet.
That's the gotta ring.
Come on.
you gotta ring.
Like what the fuck is we talking about? But nah. Last night we had 2 Monday Night Football games. We had
get rid of the format.
We had the Broncos versus the Bengals. The Broncos blew out the Bengals, and of course we had the Dolphins versus Chiefs. I mean, not the Chiefs. Excuse me, the Jets. So we had the Dolphins versus the Jets. Last night, Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill dislocated his left knee during Monday night's game in the 27-21 win over the Jets. He was hospitalized overnight while undergoing further testing on a season-ending knee injury. So, with Tyreek Hill getting hurt last night, that just adds to a list to a lot of names that's been hurt, and it's only week 4. So I'm about to name a lot of star players that is out and injured, and it's only been week 4. So check this out. So with Tyreek Hill being added to that, you have Joe Burrow, CeeDee Lamb, Jaden Daniels, Nick Bosa, George Kittle, James Conner, Mike Evans, Malik Neighbors, Khalil Mack, and now you got Lamar Jackson, who's going to miss some time being out for 1 to 3 weeks. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is crazy as hell.
Well, we know what's going on in New York. They got to get rid of that turf.
You think it's the turf?
Definitely.
Yeah, OBG tweeted about that and said like they got to get rid of that turf. They said I seen some shit. I think from I can't remember the exact year, but they said at least like in the past 6 years, 20 players have torn their ACL on that exact turf.
In MetLife?
Yeah.
You know they call it Death Life or Met
At this point.
Because that's crazy, but I wonder what's going on.
What's the fuck going on in the league? Hey, look,
yes.
I ain't never seen this many star players hurt
but it's
and
so
out
many
in this early in the season. It's only
injuries.
week 4. It's only week 4. RP to all the fantasy leagues. Because I know everybody fantasy league is fucked up.
Because I saw somebody said
hurt.
they had benched Neighbors to put Tyreek in.
Nigga, I had Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels in 2 of my leagues. And both of them niggas hurt. Like, RP to all the fantasy leagues. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I don't know how y'all do it. I want to get into fantasy, but it seemed like it's not a good idea.
Man, I have never seen this many star players hurt this early in the season. This is crazy. I don't know if
so many. So Nick Bosa out.
Like, come on. Like, I don't know if the NFL is cursed this year. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's like, it's to the point to where it's like, who's next? Because it's like, this many niggas getting hurt already. And it's only week 4.
And it's big names. It's not
big
like
names.
Second string, third string.
Yeah.
No, these are huge names.
Like,
out for the entire season. These are top 100 players. These are who I see every year on the top 100.
Come on now. Like, this is getting scary. It's getting to the point, like, whoever wins the Super Bowl is the team that's going to be the most healthiest. Like, this point. Who's the last man standing at this point?
Because it's not. Because San Francisco is the most injured team.
Shit, Purdy got hurt again. Like, what the fuck? Like, all these niggas get hurt. And Chris McCaffrey, we know he gonna get hurt. I ain't trying to wish that on him, but we know he good to get hurt.
San Francisco, I'm so sorry, but y'all got to get y'all athletic department, y'all physicals together, because for y'all to be the most hurt team every year, is something else going on that we don't know about. Every year, every single year, 49ers is injured. It's like y'all running off a second and third string. Y'all might as well just let the team rest until the end of the season, because at this point, I don't see what's going to get better for y'all.
Bro, it's only week fucking 4.
Only. And that whole team is out, basically.
Yeah, like that's what it's going to look like towards the end of the year. Whoever team is the most healthy is going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Shit. Shit. He playing shit. If the Pacers can stay healthy, they might have a chance.
Oh my God.
Like, real, bro, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in the NFL this year. I don't know if the league is cursed. I don't know if it's like, I don't know. Cause I understand like towards like kind of like the end of the year, but to have so many injuries from these big names and it only being week 4, like, cause I was like, okay, yeah, a lot of niggas getting hurt. But when Tyreek Hill got hurt yesterday, I said, okay, hold the fuck up.
That was crazy. And then the way he got hurt was crazier.
Man, I thoughts and prayers go out to Tyreek, man, but I don't, man.
He was. He ready to go.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
He ready to go. He said yes.
That nigga Tyreek said, yes! Yes! I said, oh yeah. He tired of playing with Tua ass. Damn, Tua, you got that man. You got that man that fucked his whole leg up and that nigga happy.
He happy? It's not even pray for me. I'm so sorry for
this
the
shit
fans.
Crazy than the
yes. Yes.
You remember when he first got there, he said, nigga, this nigga more
he bet Mahomes.
He said that stupid.
He did say that.
Tua can't even think straight.
Yeah, man.
Let alone throw.
Man.
He just said Cam Newton needs to pick up a ball. Cam Newton needs to pick up a ball.
Man, that CT. They say that CT fucking with him. Like you gonna disrespect Cam Newton like that? A fucking Super Bowl, MVP, went to the Super Bowl, a Heisman Trophy winner. Like
played for Auburn? Are you kidding me?
Like, what the fuck? Like come on,
I've been saying he got soup in his brain. It's not brain. It's no brain in there. It's soup. It's brain soup in that head. It is not a brain in there. It is not a brain.
That shit is insane. But yeah. I don't know what's going on with the NFL with all these injuries. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all the players that's injured. Hopefully they can all bounce back. I
really hope Tyreek can come back. I know speed-wise it's probably going to be tough.
Yeah, his speed ain't going to be the same for sure.
He loved that speed. He based his whole brain off of his speed.
Me personally, Tyreek Hill the fastest football player I ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen. He literally has everything. At 90, like on Madden, where you have agility, quickness, speed, everything is 99 with Tyreek Hill. Like everything is acceleration. It's all like he's
just for that to possibly be taken away.
Yeah, that's
gonna suck.
That definitely sucks.
But he's not a Dolphin. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't think he's coming back to the Dolphins for sure. I think he's done. I think he's done after that for sure. I think
probably not a Dolphin. He would love to go back to the Chiefs. He would love to go back.
Shit, Rick, look, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking dead at the camera. Houston is a lovely city.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
We would love to have you here.
Y'all couldn't even keep Diggs.
Huh?
Y'all couldn't keep Diggs.
But Diggs' situation was different because he torn his ACL. So it's like, okay, he torn his ACL. And also, too, he getting older. So it's like, shit, did you see his contract with the Patriots? Shit, nigga, I would take that shit too. Think about it. Nigga, you don't know if you gonna come back the same and I'm getting way more money than I should. I'm fucking gone. I feel like if Diggs didn't never get hurt, he would have stayed. Okay. But it's like, I tore my ACL. I don't know how much I'm gonna be playing more. Let me go get where the money at. He made a smart decision. I would have took that shit too. Man.
CJ Stroud, who's that quarterback? Drake May? Who's that quarterback? Who's your quarterback? Drake May? CJ Stroud, Jake?
Man, Diggs is getting older. He trying to get that money, man. That nigga living life. He with Cardi B and all that, man. That nigga ain't worried about that no more. Come on, Diggs made the right decision. I ain't mad at him. When he went to the Patriots, I ain't mad at him. Shit, that's the team that paid him. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that. But now we're gonna go into our final segment of the night. We're gonna do our quick picks. It's called quick picks. So we're going to do our NFL picks and our college football picks. So pretty much we're here with this right here. We're going to just talk about all the games that's coming up this upcoming weekend. We're just going to make our picks, our quick takes. We're just going to make our picks. We're going to start off with college football first. First game, we got Kentucky at number 12, Georgia. Who you got?
Georgia.
Got Georgia. Yeah, I think Georgia was mad after that loss against Bama. I think Georgia's going to dominate against Kentucky. So, yeah, I got Georgia winning that game. Wisconsin at number 20, Michigan. Who you got?
I want to say Michigan, but I feel like Wisconsin going to do an upset.
You think you got an upset on this one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll with Michigan because they're at home. They lost to Oklahoma. Woke them up for sure. So I'm rolling with Michigan on that game. Number 16, Vanderbilt at number 10, Alabama. Remember, Vanderbilt beat Alabama last year.
Vanderbilt been quiet. They've been quiet.
Vanderbilt beat Alabama last year. Who you got?
Sheesh. Say Vandy. Do I want to say Vandy? I'm going to go Vandy.
Again? 2 years in a row?
They did just come off that Georgia win, but again, we said this is not the same Bama team that we've seen with Saban. This is not that same Saban team. So it's a toss. This is a toss up. It's a toss-up.
I got Bama. I think that Georgia win boosts their confidence up. They at home and they lost to Vanderbilt last year. I don't think they're gonna allow that shit to happen again.
If they do, I think it'll be close. I don't
even think it's gonna be close.
Really?
Man, they lost to Vanderbilt last year and they at home and they just had that Georgia win. They boost their confidence. I feel like they finna come out and blow Vanderbilt out. I don't even think it's gonna be close, to be honest. I got Bama. So who we got?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Vanderbilt just because I'm gonna shake it. I'm gonna shake the table a little bit. I'm gonna go Vanderbilt.
All right, number 24, Virginia at Louisville. Virginia just had they win. They upset win against Florida State. Who you got?
Virginia.
You got Virginia. I got Virginia too. I got Virginia. Oh, this one right here. You got number 11 Texas Tech coming to the city against U of H. Who you got? You both teams are undefeated. Who you got?
T-Tech over UH. Jeez. I'm going to go Tech.
You going Tech? Hey, look, I'm going to look into the camera as I say this.
Sorry.
I think this is the game where U of H proves to the whole country that they are for real. I got U of H in the upset at home versus Texas Tech. I think U of this the game right here. this game right here is what starts U of H football taking off. So. Like how U of H took off in college basketball. This game right here is gonna be the game that takes them off.
Let's just hope we don't have an ending like college basketball. Let's just hope we don't have that ending.
Number 3, Miami at Florida State. This is a big rivalry game. Who you got?
Miami.
Yeah, I got Miami. Like I said earlier, I think Miami is the most complete team in college football. Carson Becker has been going crazy over there.
Florida State is wishy-washy too.
Yeah, Florida State is very wishy-washy. They really got exposed against Virginia. We all thought they was for real against Alabama, which they're still a good team, but there's some signs that they can't be beat. So I got Miami. And last but not least, Mississippi State at number 6, Texas A&M. Who you got?
A&M.
Yeah, I got A&M too. Man, that boy, number 10 for A&M, that quarterback, what's his name? Marcel Reed. Man, hey, that boy been by. That nigga nice. Hey, the way he been playing, and he got A&M at number 6. If he keep winning them games or he keep balling how he balling, hey, he might got a chance to be a Heisman finalist. I like that boy. I'm a fan of him, even though I'm a UT fan and it's fuck A&M. I'm a fan of Marcel Reed, number 10. That nigga nice for sure. Now we're gonna move into our NFL quick picks. Week 5 this Thursday, 49ers versus your hometown team, the Rams. Who you got?
Rams.
Yeah, I got the Rams. I got the Rams. I think the Rams.
Matthew Stafford is going nuts right now.
The way Matthew Stafford playing, he could probably win the MVP.
He is going nuts.
I think the Rams is the best team in the NFC.
Oh.
Even though they lost to the Eagles.
Oh.
Remember, the Eagles beat them on the block field goal.
That's a hot take.
I'm a stand. I like how the Rams is playing, man. The Rams is tough. I feel like if the Rams meet up with the Eagles again in the playoffs, depending on who is home, if the Rams can get them at their house, I think the Rams can get the Eagles. I'm just saying. I love the Rams, man. They playing real good football.
You know what?
And Matthew Stafford looking, man.
He looking nice, but this Eagles team looks so complete and dominant.
I will say this about the Eagles. Even though they still not really like doing too good with the play calling in the passing game, they're still undefeated. So if they get that shit going, they're gonna be too dominant. So I will say that, but they got to get that shit together because if they don't, it's gonna be a team that sneak up on them for sure. Next game, we got the Cowboys at the Jets. Jets are still 0-4. Who you got?
The boys. I unfortunately have the boys on this one. The Jets have been having too many inconsistencies. Aaron Glenn, I don't know. Justin Fields did just come back from was he injured too?
Yeah.
He just came back from his little injury. So I don't know. That whole team's still trying to get itself together. Of course, we have the Cowboys, their defense. They have their injuries. That could possibly show a little something to make him look like he's the guy. But I think just because the Jets has so many holes and are so inconsistent and don't have much going on, I think the Cowboys might take this one.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys too, even though it's fuck the Cowboys. Yeah, like you said, the Jets is too inconsistent. I don't know what the hell is going on with them. But who knows? I hope I'm wrong because I literally pray on the Cowboys' downfall and for them to lose every fucking game too. But I got the Cowboys winning that game. Broncos at the Eagles. Who you got?
Eagles. Sorry. I know this just sounds so fast, but they looking too good. I got to say the Eagles.
Eagles looking too good. Texans at Ravens. They both 1-3. Who we got? Lamar Jackson is out. Who we got?
Texans.
Yeah, man. We usually, every time we play the Ravens, we always lose. But I feel like if it's the one game that we could finally beat them, it's this game. Lamar Jackson is out. The Ravens is last at defense. The Texans just won their first game against the Titans, so that was a confidence booster. I like how Woody played last game, our running back. So we gonna see. I got the Texans winning. Of course, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just being honest. I think the Texans gonna finally beat the Ravens, and it's really no excuse. So I got Texans. Patriots at Bills. Who you got?
Bills. Josh Allen and Bills. Oh God.
Yeah, that's a Sunday night game.
Josh Allen and them Bills.
Yeah, I got the Bills. The Bills looking too good. They're looking too good. They're the only undefeated team in the league. I got the Bills winning. So, yeah, those are quick picks for both college football and the NFL. Yeah, this has been a good episode.
Can we do Monday really quickly?
Huh?
Can we do Monday real quick, or is it too late?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad. Chiefs versus Jaguars. Who you got?
Chiefs.
Jaguars been looking nice, but I think the Chiefs done found their groove. Yeah, I got the Chiefs. Yeah, so those are our quick picks. Those are our quick picks from the NFL and college football. This has been a great episode. This is my first segment of Talking Crazy Sports. Tyra, I'd like to say thank you for being the guest host on here. Expect a lot of things with Talking Crazy Sports. This is still Talking Crazy, but this is strictly sports. Expect a lot of sports clips, reaction videos, commentary, interviews, all that. Strictly sports. We're Talking Crazy. I'm your host, Lance Bled.
Guest host, Ty Siobhan.
And we are out.